What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Out here at the food plot, just kind of getting an update. I did finally get some soil test results, which better than I expected, that's for sure. So I'll see if I can get the pictures put in on the video, but basically I took a sample from two different locations out here. One was I'll have to go back and look, but I believe one, the pH level was around a 6.2, and then the other spot, the pH level was around a 6.0. So that's actually not bad for a lot of food plot seed. Most of that stuff will actually grow all the way down to pH levels of 5.5. The P and K were off the charts. I mean, there's an abundance of P and K out here, so I don't have to worry about that. And through the local co-op, they actually don't test for nitrogen, and their reasoning for that is just because it changes so much. You know, the day that they do the test to today, which was, it's been 2 weeks since I submitted that test, your nitrogen level can change in the dirt. So that's kind of their excuse. I wish I would have known what my nitrogen level is, but I don't. So it is what it is. There are also some micronutrients and your organic matter on that chart as well. I'll see if I can get that put into the video though, so y'all can take a look at what I was working with. I don't know that the lime that I've put out could have changed it that quickly, so maybe from the beginning the dirt wasn't as bad as I was anticipating. Still needed the lime, and I told them how much lime that I have put out, how long ago I put it out, and they're still recommending that I actually put out even more lime. So I'm sure that's probably what I'll do. But anyways, I believe it was 2 weeks ago, yep, when I was taking the soil test, I threw out some winter ryegrass. And let me tell you something, I'm gonna show you this plot in just a minute, but everything else, you know, grew a little bit of germination. What was coming up, the deer just knocked it out as soon as it came up. But this winter rye is pretty green. It's only been 2 weeks. We've had some good rain. Thinking about maybe getting like some urea or something to broadcast out. I wish I'd have brought some today, because we're actually supposed to get some rain tomorrow, and I know with that stuff you don't want it to sit on top of the ground too long before it gets a little bit of rain. So anyways, I'm gonna turn you guys around and let y'all take a look at this food plot. So here you go. Hopefully this turns up good in the video. We do still have some weeds out here. I've also got some clover still coming in, and as you can see with this one, you know, the deer are chewing the tops out. Something's chewing the tops off of them, which is kind of nice. This one here looks like it hasn't been touched, and then some of these other ones are kind of flat up at the top where you can see that they've been chewed off. But this was a little spot that probably had a little spillage of seeds, but let's just kind of walk through here and take a look. There are still some holes, but I'm hoping this stuff will grow up, I don't know, maybe about 6 to 8 inches tall. We're probably about 30 days before our typical first frost, so we'll kind of see how that goes. But I'm told that this stuff should last through the winter, should stay green all winter, provided the deer don't eat it all. and I don't think that I got it in here too early. I've heard that if you plant it too soon, then it kind of gets a little tougher for the deer to eat, and they won't mess with it as much. Whereas if you plant it, you know, roughly 30 days before your first frost, it'll stay green, but also stay soft as well. So just walking through, kind of giving you guys a view of kind of what I have to work with, and also what's coming up. Crazy anthill. But all out in here, it is growing, you know, in this area as well. I can't remember how far over I threw seed out. If I threw some, I had to throw some out here because there's some coming up. So yeah, this has been 2 weeks. Doesn't look as good back over in here, but I don't know how much I got put down over there. Might not have been as much. But you can see, hopefully you can see, there's some tracks right in there. So they're out here. You can tell that they've been eating on it. You can just see through all the brown that this winter rye is coming up pretty good. So pretty happy with this. It's actually the very first time that I've ever planted winter rye grain. Keep that in mind. Not ryegrass, but rye grain. Over here we do have some pretty good weeds coming in. So not the end of the world. I believe there's still some rye and there's some clover that's mixed in with that. But yeah, when all else fails, everyone told me that rye grain will grow just about anywhere. Now I am having some other stuff come up because I did try to reseed those brassicas. I know I'm getting close on my time frame for excuse me, when I can plant brassicas and it make a difference. I don't know that I'm gonna get, you know, substantial growth out of what is coming in, but we'll see. Hopefully this rye will help do some soil correction and maybe give some of these brassicas a chance to grow in. You can see we've got some coming up there, back over there. So we've got some that is germinating. We also got a little pea here, a winter pea. Here's a brassica starting to show its leaf structure. Most of them, when they germinate, they all kind of look like that one right there, and then after a while they'll start showing their leaves. So looking down in here, there's another little pea, but looking down in here I can see some more popping up back in there. Another one here. That one's doing pretty good. So I probably just need to get in here and throw out some urea. That was the only recommendation. Well, there's two recommendations on my soil sample. One was to put out more lime, and the other one was to throw out some 2700. So that's what our plan is going to be next time I come down, provided that the rain, you know, works with me. Yeah, you can just see all through here, you know, it's growing up, and there's still a bunch of sticks left in this plot. Still a ton. So anyways, guys, just wanted to give y'all an update. Definitely impressed with the Winter Rye, first time ever planting it. I'll keep y'all posted on how the deer do with it. Hopefully they'll continue to feed on it. They've definitely been in here. I've seen some tracks out here, which this ground's still kind of wet. But yeah, I think it looks good considering we're 2 weeks along. I had to come out here and do a firmware update on my SpyPoint cell link. It started sending me half photos, so I can't tell you what's been in here right now, because for a little over a week I haven't been getting any photos. I was down here last weekend, didn't take any videos, and it was just starting to germinate, but you can see, you know, it's pretty thick in here, and heck, maybe another week from now it may look like someone's backyard. So, but on the SpyPoint, the camera's not gonna focus. It's sitting on this tree right here in front of us. I believe it was around Monday or Sunday. All of my all of my pictures started coming in half the picture was gray, half wasn't, so I couldn't see any deer. On it, reached out to SpyPoint. They said that I just needed to put the firmware update on there, so brought a card out here, did my update, and did a couple test pictures, and it's all working, so that's good. But yeah, hopefully now I'll be able to get some pictures of what's coming out here and just see, you know, how much of this stuff that they're eating and grazing, and how often they're coming in here and doing it with no bait. Here in North Carolina, it is legal to bait, but I don't always have that opportunity to come out, so I'm really looking to be able to not bait at all and just strictly rely on food plots. So hopefully that'll work out here for me. I did have a mineral lick right here, and you can see that they've been pawing all down in here in it, messing with it. So anyways, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said from the beginning, I'd take you along on this journey with me so you can see how I do food plots out here, or how I do a new food plot. Unfortunately, it just didn't work 100% of the way that I wanted to from the beginning with the brassicas, and you know, I think probably my biggest mistake was I should have come out here, broadcasted that seed and spray all the same day, and just let what dies, you know, what was being killed, lay back down on top of that seed, instead of spraying and waiting a couple weeks and then broadcasting back on top of that. So that's probably what I'll do a little bit differently here next year. I'm hoping this rye grain will stay in through the winter until the beginning of next year, and maybe springtime I can get in and clean this place up a little more, try and get some more sticks out of here. I may try and knock down some of these stumps, not 100% sure. You know, maybe some of these bigger ones I'll leave and then just take care of the smaller ones. Got something over here flying around me. Anyways, so figured I'd take you along the journey with me and let y'all see what's happening. I'll obviously keep you posted, but yeah, there you go. You can see everything out there, all that Winter Rye growing. So if you like the video, please subscribe. I'll, you know, keep giving updates as I can. Hunting season's already here for us for bow season. So bow season's already in for us, but I generally don't do a whole lot of bow hunting myself. I normally get bigger into hunting about the time that rifle season comes in, which I believe is October 16th for us. I want to say black powder comes in beginning of October. It's in for 2 weeks, and then rifle season comes in, and then it stays rifle season all the way through January 1. I may try and get out here because I have seen some nice bucks on the camera. I may try and get out here next weekend and see if I can do some bow hunting. I would have to get them here in the front of the plot because as you can see, my deer stand is right back over in here, and about where I'm standing to that stand is right around 40 yards, so that's not too bad of a bow shot here to the front of this front of this plot. So if I go hunting, I will bring you guys along, and also if I come out here next weekend and get some urea put out, I'll bring you along and do some updates and let y'all see how this plot grows. So like I said, if y'all enjoy this, please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll continue bringing as much content as I can. Till next time.